Hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss the third story of the series of Mistelligent stories. It is about the art of letting go. Letting go of the past, an insightful story. Long ago, there were two monks who had to take a 24-hour walk to the other side of the village. During the journey, the old monk was explaining the rules of their religion and its practices to the young monk. Boy, it's a crime in our religion to touch a woman. Even looking at a female for longer than 10 seconds is a sin. The young man was listening to the senior attentively and made mental notes of everything he said. After a walk of few hours, they neared a river that they had to cross to get to their destination. They saw a woman on the riverbank and noticed that she was profusely crying. The old monk approached her and asked, "What is wrong, dear lady? Is something bothering you?" The woman replied, "My son is extremely sick and on the other side of the river. I don't even know how to swim. What am I supposed to do now?" Thinking the woman is in dire need of help, the old monk suggested, "All right, I will carry you on my back and swim the length of this river and drop you off on the other side. Is that okay?" The young monk was shocked when he heard his senior. He never imagined for his senior to bend the rules like this. He felt as if the old monk was a hypocrite. As the senior monk dropped the woman off, she said, "Thank you so much. I don't even know how I can repay you." The senior graciously smiled. "It was no problem. I pray for your son to have a speedy recovery." The old monk went back to preaching to the junior monk, but the young monk was disturbed and in deep turmoil. Once they reached their destination, they ate and went straight to bed. But the young one had a sleepless and restless night. By morning, he couldn't take it anymore and decided to confront the senior. "Senior, how could you break the vow? Isn't it one of the rules to never look at a woman, let alone touch them like that?" "So what happened, senior? You broke the monk law by carrying a woman on your back for 20 minutes. The monk quietly smiled and replied to his junior, "Boy, I carried the woman for 20 minutes and dropped her off. But why have you been carrying the woman in your thoughts for last 20 hours? This story is an excellent example of dropping off the emotional baggage of the past and carry on with the present. It teaches us to live our high purpose and rise above all the adversities like job losses, pay cuts, retrenchments, downsizing, layoffs, breakups, etc. Grief and suffering would lead us nowhere. In the tough times of life, whether personal or professional, we need to fight the situation and move on. It's always wise to stay away from the corrosive effects of staying stuck to hopelessness. Life is valuable and full of opportunities, and we must keep the ball rolling by putting constructive efforts.